Chesham in Buckinghamshire. A kill.
Their mission to boldly go where no robot's gone before.
Talk me through it, because you've got a lot of unnecessary gubbins, haven't you, here?
Right. Hammer.
Yes.
Spikes. Well,
Yes, spikes.
This will crush a strawberry at one stroke.
Yeah,
so
I'm starting to see where you're coming from.
No. Lifters.
Disconnected chain.
Yeah,
which
it's only,
chain
because
which
we're going
goes
to connect
nowhere.
it all up later on.
Lifters.
Lifters
Which
using,
can lift what weight?
what do we reckon? Spin off the rice pudding.
Not for rice pudding.
A 2mm plate steel box with 36-volt motors and 4 weapons, 2 front lifts, 1 whacker, 1 spinning disc. Not one part cost more than a tenner.
From Drybrook in Gloucestershire, Reptirron II.
Double trouble here from 2 good weapons.
Oh, look, so relaxed. Now, Reptirron II, you have 2 weapons, don't you?
Yes.
Not just one. So greedy.
Yes.
Why so greedy at the expense of all that weight?
Well, last time I got hit in the opposite end of what the weapon was, so I thought if I have a weapon both ends.
I like your logic. It seems to work. So quickly, which are your weapons?
Lifting scoop at the front,
Yep.
and we have a kinetic blade at the back.
4-wheel drive, aluminium shell, the disc's electric, the scoop's CO2, very resilient, could be a dark horse.
From Hazelmere in Surrey, Sabre-tooth.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure about the bite, Philippa.
So you were saying you got no weapons?
Yeah, what happened in the preliminary rounds, we lost our disc and it sheared the axle, and we didn't have time to get a new axle, so we welded the old axle up, but it won't obviously take the power of the disc. So we put the back wheel in and dropped it on the ground.
Yeah.
And we got 12 horsepower of push now. I mean, I reckon we can break the land speed record for robot hearing, because this will do 70 miles an hour.
More problems. The aluminium body has thin gas pipe armour. Presumably the petrol from the weaponry is still on board as well and flammable. This Sabre-tooth could soon be extinct.
From Oxford in Oxfordshire, Terrorhurtz.
Back for a 5th tilt at the title.
The Terrorhurtz team, frightfully sophisticated, very intelligent. What have you come up with this year?
It's an amazing robot. It's a very fast repeating pneumatic axe mechanism.
Right, and knowing you two, it absolutely will be.
Absolutely.
Now, you want to know who you're fighting?
Yes.
A-kill.
Sorry?
A-kill.
Oh, right, yeah.
Reptirron II. And those lot over there, Sabre-tooth.
Right, okay.
No, yeah, he's nasty. Which one are you most worried about?
I haven't seen A-kill fighting, but it's a spinner. Always a bit worried about spinners.
Let me give you a piece of advice here. Don't worry.
The double-headed axe has always promised much, but in 4 attempts they've never really gone beyond the heats. Highly aggressive, hyperactive, unpredictable.
Roboteers, stand by.
So look at the Roboteers together. A-kill on the left, Christoph is the captain, Sabre-tooth on the right, captained by Gabriel Stroud. And now on the left-hand side, Reptirron II, Gordon and Cheryl Townley, and Terrorhurtz, John Reed and Dominic Parkinson. In the arena, Growler. Very pacey, very damaging. And Shunt. The old trusty bulldozer blade and the axe, and still
3,
deadly.
2, 1, activate.
Big question here, how long Sabre-tooth can survive without any weaponry. Terrorhurtz comes in with the axe already dropping down on A-kill, which is a novel-looking machine with the whacker and the spinning disc and the front lifts, and Terrorhurtz like a metronome out there counting down the seconds to oblivion for A-kill and dictating the pace of this mash it and mix it melee. There are the controls of A-kill. You could see they were worried. The great pace of Sabre-tooth, but going nowhere it would seem. Oh, what's come off? That's part of A-kill. One of the spinning discs, I think, has come off. Sabre-tooth, meanwhile, sort of well, doing nothing. And there are the controls of Reptirron II. Just got a glimpse there of Gordon Townley. Down comes the axe blade of Terrorhurtz. Knocked out in the heat 3 times previously. Doing a lot of work here just in case it should go to a judges. With that axe coming down. Very strong pneumatic axe once again. Gordon Townley with Reptirron II trying to get things going. Just saw Cheryl there with him. What's happening here with Reptirron II? Has it completely stopped? I think it has. And I think Terrorhurtz is about to drag Reptirron II onto that flame pit. The axe has gone straight through the aluminium shell, and that's why it's grappled on. Reptirron II, bronze looking, about to be blackened by the flames. Held in there by Terrorhurtz. Always dangerous flames to electronics, and Sabretooth we wondered and worried about all the way through. They're being counted down. And I don't think Reptirron II is going to last much longer. Well, Sabretooth, all the damage really was done before they came into the arena. They know it. Gabriel Stroud, Robert Pickford and Polly Parstroud. 9-year-old schoolgirl, they're out. And I think Reptirron II, unless they can get things moving very, very quickly, are going to follow them, which leaves Terrorhurtz to create as much damage as it can to A-Kill, perhaps a little bit later on in this heat. Don't forget, only one machine survives the heat to go through to the series semi-final. A-Kill leaving things strewn around the arena floor by the second. Bang goes Sabretooth. Up to 70 miles an hour on the ground, maybe. But you don't look too impressive through the air, to be honest. Let's hope they come back, though, next time. Went out in the heats last time as well, Sabretooth. Taking punishment. Look at that axe of Terrorhurtz. When they get things going, it can be so deadly. Reptirron II have been very disappointing. Was it the flame pit that burnt out the electrics? Did they have a radio signals problem? I don't know. But that's the end of Reptirron II. Gone in the heats again. Counted out by the ref bot, so the two machines that will go through. A-Kill, you just saw the team. And Terrorhurtz. Whoa, Growler, what are you doing? That's not your kennel. Don't go down the pit yet. Get him on a leash, someone, quickly. Shunt, get through the Sabretooth. Let's mop up everything out there, boys. Quickly, House Robots, because Growler to me seems to be on the prowl. A-Kill through. Not too sure how they did it. Sabretooth out.
Well, Sabretooth and Reptirron II crash out of the competition. A-Kill didn't do much, but along with the big hitting Terrorhurtz, it lives to fight another day.
Well, I may have missed, you know, when you said you were going to go really fast.
Well, it didn't work,
was it
did
faster than the speed of
It was
light?
so
Is that
fast you
why I
couldn't
missed
see
it?
it, yeah.
Yes, I thought
No, it
that
just-
might have been the case.
So it
Right, now,
didn't
show me. Where's the damage?
The damage, well, the damage
So it
is
was kind
round the
of,
back
yeah,
here.
round up here, wasn't it?
And then Killerhurtz, or whatever it's called.
Hello, we're over here.
Terrorhurtz all stove the top in, and it's... But other than that, there's nothing else. No more damage than that. So, not a great deal, just didn't work.
You guys did take, come round here. You guys did take a right bashing.
No, we didn't take a couple of holes.
And there's a brute. But did it actually get any of the guts? There's another one in there, look.
No, it's all airspace underneath.
And that was all their axe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite
Well,
impressive.
there's a little dent in the top from Shunt.
Oh, bless them. It was quite impressive because sometimes those axes, you know, they're kind of all trousers and then
it's
nothing
going to
else.
be one of the best axes there is. And it can be, it's only running at half throttle.